you?
Oh, we're doing fantastic.
Good to hear.
So, you have this big announcement that a lot of people have an idea about. Want to break it down?
Well, I kind of gave you guys the go-ahead, and it's been out there on, the internet and stuff. But for those people who maybe don't get to go online, I finally signed my StrikeForce contract, and it's a multi-fight deal. I wasn't sure exactly when I was going to be fighting. It looked like December, but Cyborg pulled out a few weeks ago to fight Marloes for the title, for her first title defense. And they asked if I could take the fight. And I said, yes, of course. I've been training. I've been in camp anyway. I mean, the whole time I've been out here, I've taken maybe 2 weeks off at most just because I've either been sick or just exhausted in general. So I'm ready to go.
And
that's November 7th, on CBS.
Yeah, on CBS. So your first fight is going to be on a prime time event.
Well, it's kind of a 50-50 right now, which is kind of unfortunate because Marloes and Cyborg were the semi-main, I think, right before Fedor, and that was slated to be on CBS. As it goes right now, it's kind of a 50-50 shot. I am the last fight on the undercard right before it goes live. So my fight has the possibility of going on either as a swing bout or, they might show it as a filler. But I have the hopes that it probably will be on TV just because a lot of these fights are really good matchups and they could end in a quick KO or submission. It's very feasible mine could be on TV.
Yeah, that's when I saw that. I'm like, dude, she's going to be on TV.
I know. And regardless, either way, it's I wish it would be just because this girl is very tough. I know we're going to put on a very good fight, and I'm here to win. This is, no joke for me, and this is a rematch. This was a girl that I knocked out a couple years ago. It's I think I'm the only person who's, stopped her. She's had a couple losses, but decision losses. And at the time she was, 11-0, undefeated, and I knocked her out. We did a tournament in Japan. So on that fight, go ahead.
We actually got a chance to watch that fight too.
Right.
We actually went on YouTube and actually found that fight to see exactly how that fight broke down. And for the looks of it, you kind of pretty much dominated her early.
Well, it's it was a few years ago, and things change, and I assume that she's progressed, and I hope she assumes the same for me. It's a hard situation in a fight like that because it was a tournament. So we each had the possibility of fighting 3 times that night, and I actually did. So if you guys saw the first fight, the girl was a little shorter than me, but she outweighed me by like 10 or 15 pounds, and I came out like a bat out of hell, and I think knees and punches and stopped her in like 30 seconds. Marloes won her first fight, and then we met in the second round. So I think I was a little more conservative than I might have been, and have a lot of respect for her stand-up. But I think my hands are a lot better than her, and I always believe that punch beats kick. So we've been studying her fights, and I know her style very well. So I'm going to really bring this fight to the fans and keep it on the feet and look for a knockout. The same scenario.
The DuCross brothers here with Erin Toughill. Yeah, when it comes to standing up, so you want to stand up instead of taking her down into the ground. Is that where she's more suited for, is a ground game?
It's kind of like I look at her somewhat like me, where she's known as a stand-up fighter, more as a kickboxer. I'm known as a striker, but she's very comfortable on the ground. She has a lot of submissions too, and I think because she prefers to stand up and fight, maybe people underestimate her ground, and that's not a good thing to do. I think she is dangerous on the ground as well. I mean, we've both been fighting for 10 years, and she sat front row in my fights and vice versa. You know, we've done a lot of tournaments together in Japan, and it took a few years for them to match us up together. But she's, you know, either way, wherever it goes, I'm going to be comfortable. So, you know, I don't just train my stand-up. I train everywhere, my weaknesses, my strong points, and I'm just ready to fight. I'm just, you know, tired of the lull and ready to get in there.
And it seems did this come kind of on short notice in terms of that November 7th is just like 3 weeks away? Was that kind of short notice? Like, okay, well, we got a deal done. Do you want to fight, that type of thing?
Pretty much. I mean, I think I talked to you guys a couple times prior to me even getting my contract, and it was a very long, arduous process. And I wasn't going to settle for something that wasn't beneficial to me as well. I have a really good lawyer who is, you know, working on my behalf and handling all my affairs. And he went in there and fought for me, and it took a lot longer than what we would have liked, but the end result is that we got what we wanted. I'm very happy with it, and yeah, that fight was definitely not planned. I mean, I was scheduled to, you know, maybe go out there and watch them for the title, and it was less than 5 weeks where they called me and said, you know, it was like a week after Cyborg pulled out, and I said it's very feasible that they can call me and ask me, and I kind of mentally prepared for that, and they did. So.
The DuCross brothers here with Erin Toughill, and this